What's going on, everybody? Ed0626 bringing you some more Star Wars Battlefront 2 to this channel. Today I got some Galactic Assault on the map Tatooine, or Mos Eisley. To be honest with you, before I go into the topic of this commentary, I'm not a huge fan of this map on Galactic Assault. I don't know what it is, I just feel like it's way too cluttered, and I just really don't enjoy it as much. It's probably one of my least favorite Galactic Assault maps to play. I mean, of course I deal with it, but you know, it's not a very well designed map for this type of game mode, in my opinion anyway. It's very hard to, I mean, somehow we ended up winning this game, spoiler alert, but you know, it was very difficult. Sometimes I don't even make it past the first, depending on what side I'm on. Sometimes I don't even make it past the first sector, so who knows. Anyway, so I want to talk to you guys today about is basically a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's kind of like it's kind of like a redo of a video I did a while back, and I called it New York Sports Sucks. I believe I was playing the original Star Wars Battlefront EA version, if I remember correctly, but I really don't. Basically, the whole point of that video was roasting the fuck. I think it was during the summer too. Not even during the summer, it was during the fall. I was roasting the fuck out of New York sports because they were just doing awful. Everybody was doing trash. The Rangers had just lost to the Houston Astros, who eventually would win the World Series. I was salty about that. The Knicks and the Rangers couldn't get their heads out of their asses. You know. So basically, this is me replying to that video, but with new developments. Now, let's start with hockey, because that's something I follow the most, or one of the sports I follow the most. I'm going to be quite honest with you. The New York Rangers 2017 to 2018 season is probably one of the most infuriating seasons of hockey I think I've ever endured. We were utter trash. We were doing relatively decent our first game our first few months of the season, and then after we won the Winter Classic, somehow we won the Winter Classic, I should say. The shit hit the fan. You know, that's basically what happened. Shit had hit the fan, and for some reason we were either getting blown out, or we were getting, we were either getting blown out, or we were, you know, just barely winning games. I can't remember the last time we actually even had a blowout victory in a game of hockey, the Rangers. And then that spiraled into an even worse this season. You know, we eventually got rid of players like, well, we didn't get rid of them, we traded for players like, we traded Ryan McDonough and JT Miller, which I was a little bit shocked about the JT Miller part, but I understood that Ryan McDonough was not going to be around much longer. So I think who did we trade to? Tampa Bay? I'm pretty sure Tampa needed a younger player, so I think JT Miller was probably included because I feel like Tampa would have gotten the shit end of the stick. So they said, hey, we'll take McDonough, but we also want a younger player, and I'm assuming that younger player was, of course, JT Miller. We also got rid of Rick Nash, which is hard. I like Nash. Unfortunately, I think Nash, the years were not good to him as he continued to play hockey. So I think his best season was like his first or second season with us. So although I enjoyed Nash's work when he was playing very well and stuff. And then we had a lot of injuries. Zibanejad got hurt a lot. Kreider got hurt a lot. You know, it was a season from hell, and it eventually led to the firing of New York Rangers head coach Alain Vigneault. It's actually funny because AV said after our loss to fucking the Flyers of all teams, you know, how the rivalry between teams goes. After the loss to the Flyers, it was hard But then AV had the balls to say, I feel like I'm going to be with this team next year. 5 hours later, it was released that he was fired. So that was actually kind of funny. So that's that. Basically, the point of that is the Rangers suck cock. Please, for the love of God, get good next season, because we need it. Next up on the list is the Knicks. Now, before I go into a huge rage about the Knicks, because that's its own rage-inducing moment, I will say this: the Knicks did beat the Cavs in the last game of the season, and to the Cleveland Cavaliers, one of the NBA's golden boy teams. If you lose to a team like the Knicks, especially in the last game of the season, you are fucking trash. There's no way you can spin this. You are just utter fucking trash. So, with the Knicks, we weren't really ever that good. Knicks have always been struggling as a team. We thought we were going to do relatively decent. At least I thought we were going to do relatively decent this season. But then, Porzingis got hurt, and then so much more had happened. We traded Carmelo Anthony to the Thunder, and like I said before, Carmelo was a fucking cuck. So yeah. But whatever. We didn't need Carmelo anyway. I heard when he left, or when he was with OKC, they were having issues anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I heard Russell Westbrook has been doing really well, so I don't follow the Knicks as much. But when the Knicks, I guarantee, in the next few years, the Knicks, not now, but in the next couple of years, the Knicks will be a force to be reckoned with come the beginning of the season. But who knows? Who knows? That's just the Knicks fans' wishful thinking, I guess. And also want to say thanks to what's his name, John, I forgot his name, Coach Horniak or something. I think that's his name, Horniak or something like that. I don't know. He actually got fired too. I didn't think it was all his fault. I just think it was the players' faults at some points. But I don't really blame the coach for this. Like I did AV. I really did blame AV for the reason why the Rangers were doing so terrible. But I didn't blame the Knicks coach for that at all, to be honest. Anyway, my final piece of business is the Yankees. I don't know what to say at this point. The Yankees, so far this season, have either completely blown out teams with like close to double-digit scores, like 8, 9, 10 score or runs, or they get completely blown out or just barely lose. They'll come close and then they'll lose, or they get completely blown out. There's 150 games or something in the season. I'm not judging yet. Haha, judge, get it. But I honestly think the Yankees, from what I've been reading and from what I've been watching, they need to play consistent baseball. Now, whether you enjoy baseball or not, there's no denying that it is one of America's biggest pastimes besides football. And I honestly believe that if the Yankees can start playing consistent baseball, I think they'll eventually become World Series champions. As a matter of fact, I guarantee you, well, I don't guarantee, but I guarantee the Yankees will be in the World Series. Whether they win is yet to be seen, but who knows? But it has to start with playing consistent baseball first. Anyway, that's my rant. The point of this is that New York sports still is fucking terrible. If you are a New York sports fan, I'm very, very sorry for you. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video today. Let me know what you think down in the comments section, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace out.